Back in 2018, I went on a disturbing movie binge watch. Now, I do not recommend anybody do this because it is not good for your mental. Unless you're like me, who's already mentally fucked, it wouldn't even matter anyway. During this disturbing movie binge watch, I watched all the classics. I rewatched Gumbo, I rewatched Human Centipede 1, 2, and 3, a Serbian film, Ken Park, August Underground, the Poughkeepsie tape. We need to talk about Kevin, Itchy the Killer, Martyrs, also The Devil, Dogtooth, which was a movie I may or may not talk about, Hated, Gigi Allen and the Murder Junkies, and many more. With that being said, the last movie I saw on that movie watch binge was the weirdest, goriest, creepiest, outlandish movie I have ever seen in my lifetime. Have you ever watched a movie, and I mean really watched a movie, where you're full focus on the movie? You haven't looked down at your phone, you haven't looked down your left or your right, you haven't even taken your eyes off the movie for 1 second, and at the end of the movie, you ask, what the fuck did I just watch? That's how I was in this movie. I watched the whole thing in its entirety, and I still was confused at the end. I honestly have no idea how I even stumbled upon this movie, because you go on YouTube, back in 2018, there wasn't any movie reviews about it. But now, for the past couple years, they re-released the movie, so there's movie reviews on it. So there goes that. The movie is called No Reason. It came out in 2010. It was directed by Olaf Edenbach, who is, I probably butchered the shit out that name. If I messed that name up and you're German, I'm sorry. He is a German filmmaker who is known for his gory, stomach-turning movies. I wish I would have known that right before I watched the movie. I mean, I have a strong stomach. I mean, I watched Human Centipede. I watched Dogtooth. I watched all the Saws. I saw all the Hostels. And this movie got me. I mean, it got me a few times, and we gonna see these few times. I mean, like, it literally, I almost threw a watch this movie. And while I talk about this movie, and I'm gonna show the movie in the background, I'm gonna have to blur 80% of the movie, because there's titties, ass, guts, everything is in this movie. I mean, skin gets ripped off, head gets chopped, head gets ripped off, twisted off, and then more. I would talk about the cast, but you guys wouldn't know any of these people unless you are German or somebody who likes underground cult movies. One thing I did find interesting about this movie is that the main actress filmed 100% of this movie in the nude. That's a gym class fun fact of the day. Now, after hearing all of that, let's get into the movie, man. And let's see on my second watch, is this still the goriest, most disturbing movie I've ever watched, or was the movie just a complaint, just ass? Let's see. We start the movie off with a family playing in the snow. Now, when I watched this movie and I saw this scene, I was thinking to myself, this is about to be another disturbing movie about adults messing with kids. After watching all these movies back to back to back to back, majority of these disturbing movies have that theme. And it's to a point where you don't want to see that in every movie that you watch, no matter if it's disturbing or not. And I feel like a lot of these disturbing movies use that tactic because any normal person, normal brain or semi-normal brain would think, well, mess with a kid ain't cool. So, oh my God, it's disturbing. And that's how they get the clicks in the YouTube video, like, OMG, this is the most disturbing movie I ever seen, because of that. I really hate movies who pull that card. I really do, like, because it's so cheap. Like a jump scare. Like, anybody can jump scare you. Just like, see how easy that was? The family's having a good time in the snow, and the parents are having a friendly argument or a friendly debate about what their daughter Jennifer will be in the future. The mom wants her to be a fashion goddess, while the father wants her to be a lawyer. I guess this is what families do. I can't relate. The family poses for a picture, poses for the camera, and then we are here with the opening credits. So far, so good. All right, bada bing, bada boom. We start off very easily, very something light. You know what I'm saying? After the opening credits, we are hit with titties and vagina. It only took the director 8 minutes to show titties and vagina. The next lady has a gun in her hand, and she is directing the guy around an abandoned warehouse. The guy is begging for his life, stating he has a wife and kids, but the naked lady with the gun in her hand is not trying to hear none of that. Which makes sense, because she is clearly not in the mood, or she doesn't have the attire to be listening. The naked lady says she also had a child too. Now, call me slow, because I am. Rewatch this movie for the second time, I just realized that that child in the beginning of the movie was the naked lady holding the gun. No, so it only took me 5 years to figure that out. I guess Jennifer didn't grow up to be a fashion goddess or a lawyer. Lady cries as she tells him she had a child too, falling down to the floor as she recalls her child's name. Jennifer drops her gun and the guy sees this as a golden opportunity to practice his Ike Turner skill, calling her a whore in the process. You guys see it. I'm about to state the obvious. I'm not gonna lie, the editing in this movie is horrendous. It is really, really bad. It's obviously a B movie, maybe a B- movie. And you can tell just by the way it looks. The lighting is bad, the color scheme is bad. You know. She grabs her gun, shoots the guy. She begins to cry as she puts the gun to her head, and then she unalives herself. We are only 10 minutes in. We went from a wholesome family, the titties and ass, domestic abuse, and unaliving. I can't say the other word, the S word, because I will get demonetized. But I'm not even demonetized. I will get age restricted. So we went through all that and spent 8 minutes. I guess she's in heaven now. And she's talking to God. Jennifer asks him, why did she have to go through what she went through? And she asks him, is it finally over? God says yes. And she had to go through this so her soul could mature and carry away the collected guilt. And it cuts her flatlining with extra long shots of her naked body. I mean, uncomfortably long shots of this lady's body. And it shows her shooting gun like water. Now look, y'all, my mind is in the gutter 24/7. I like porn. I like, you know. But this movie, I can't show this because I don't even want to show this because it's just bloody porn at this point. The director has a close up of the lady's coochie lips. I mean, you can literally see her lips, bruh. You know how some directors that they show like the little hump. I don't know what it's called. I don't know what that's called, but the little hump. You know what I'm talking about, the little hump. But this dude is full focus on the lady coochie lips for like 3 minutes.
You's a freaky ass nigga. Fuck you mean?
I think it's a little bit too much, bruh. Olaf, what are we doing here? The doctors are trying to save Jennifer as she lies lifeless, but then she wakes up. Thought she was dead? Yeah, I did too. And I hate to be a wannabe movie critic, but the microphones in the movie are so bad. I mean, you mean to tell me you couldn't find some decent microphones at a cheap price? They sound like they're talking in a hollow room.
Wie spät ist es?
Fast 10. Nico ist gefüttert, die Windeln gewechselt und das Bad ist...
Her husband's name is Sebastian. He tells her he fed and cleaned their baby Nico, and he even cleaned the bathroom. Seemed like a good dude. Unless you talk about his neighbors, he said, well, they can kiss his ass. She gets a knock at the door, and it is the creepy looking delivery driver I have ever seen. If I saw this dude at my door, I wouldn't even answer. I mean, like, look at him. He looks like he want to eat Jennifer alive. He hands Jennifer her package, but as she's closing the door, he puts his foot in there, asking her to use the bathroom. She tells the dude, look, bruh, I don't have no clothes on, and I'm already using the bathroom. Dude said, look, I'm not trying to hear none of that. I want to use the bathroom. It's very urgent. And again, if I was Jennifer, like, you sure? I wouldn't have answered the door in the first place. But I would have said yeah. And then as soon as I said yeah, and that foot left that door, dang. That door is getting shut right in his face. I mean, she's nicer than most of us. She's nicer than 90% of the world. He says, please, she submits, and then he lets the delivery postman in her house. We now have her first look at her baby Nico. And you cannot tell me this baby is not half black. Can't tell me. I mean, like, look at him. Look at him. Jennifer hears a weird noise. She makes her way toward the bathroom. And the delivery guy left her a package, a brown package. This nasty ass dude left shit all over the seat. This dude must have hovered over the toilet to do that. Cause how do you get doo-doo on the toilet seats, man?
Oh, so ein Dreckschwein.
This is one of the scenes that got me. Cause like, I hate doo-doo. I hate shit. I hate my shit. I hate other people's shit. I just hate doo-doo in general. She didn't even wipe the seats off, bruh. It's a pet peeve of mine, bruh. She opened the package and it's a red book. Obviously, this book's gonna be important, but Jennifer says, who cares? Forget about it. She gets another knock at the door, and she has probably the most obnoxious doorbell I have ever heard.
Ja, ich komm jetzt.
Jennifer goes to the door and it's her friend, if you want to call her that, you know, Irene. Irene just walks right to her house, just walks clean in. Nobody in this world respects Jennifer. Like, they just leaving shit on the seats, just walking around her house, not asking, can I come in? None of that. They're having a verbal pissing match, a pissing contest. Irene tells Jennifer she is sad that she's moving, but look at her face. She's not really sad. She's just being a petty bitch at this point. Jennifer flexes on Irene, tells her she's getting married. So take that. And, you know, Irene, look at her face. You know, she just disgusted to be in her presence, honestly. She probably smells that doo-doo. Irene ends the conversation by saying she wrote Jennifer a farewell poem, which I never heard that day in my life. Maybe they do things differently in Germany. Jennifer slams the door in her face while calling Irene a bitch.
Schlampe.
This is a weird friendship. At this point, the editing is so distracting. Jennifer slams the door and it cuts straight to her outside her apartment knocking on the neighbor's door. No transition, no video of her getting dressed, just nothing. And you guys are probably thinking like, you're nitpicking. But come on, man. Look at this.
Schlampe.
Maybe I'm being a snob. She knocks on her neighbor Elizabeth's door, asking the elderly lady if she could watch her son as she goes shopping. You watch this edit, bro. Watch this edit.
Ja? Geh schnell rein.
Does that not look weird to you? Like the dude just spawned out of nowhere, and then Jennifer just shoves him into the nice lady's door like he just a nuisance to her. So far, Jennifer is a shitty mom to me. This to me. Just me personally, Jennifer's a shitty mom. Jennifer goes to the store, picks up dinner, which is frozen pizza and beer, and that's all she does. She could have took Nico with her. She acted like she had 20 errands. She acted like she had 20 errands to run. Y'all telling me she not a bad mom? Kiss my ass. The lady Elizabeth told Jennifer when she got home, ring the doorbell to get Nico. Jennifer is home, but no Nico. Shitty mom. You didn't tell me you didn't get your child as soon as you got home, bruh. You don't even pay the lady. You don't even pay her. Jennifer is rubbing me the wrong way, bro. Jennifer receives another ring at the door. She opens it and it's another creepy looking guy. She looked disappointed because she was expecting somebody else. The guy said he wanted to say goodbye. Jennifer points out the guy sounds sad. And he replies to that. He says, we all are going to die. I'm like, damn, bro. What kind of conversation is that, bro? I hope he wasn't expecting any play because he's going home with blue balls. What's wrong with these dudes? Like, what's wrong with this universe? Like, this whole world is weird. It's weird. Jennifer said he's too young to have those kind of thoughts. I replies and says he know how it feels to die. He was fighting in an ocean over there. What ocean? I don't know. Nobody knows. He tells her it was an amazing experience and that she should try it also. Bro, you're killing the vibe, man. Come on, you're killing my vibe, bro. He then ends the conversation by saying, I'll see you in the bright light someday. That sound like a threat to me. And me personally, I wouldn't let that slide. That's just me though. After the guy walks away, she then asks about Elizabeth and her son. Wonderful parenting. Jennifer then gets a phone call from some guy named Joe. He needs somebody to talk to and she tells him to come over. Joe's daughter died recently and it would have been her birthday tomorrow. They both start to cry. This scene would be good if the director or the editor didn't put this dumbass slow motion effect on it and I started laughing. This movie has me laughing at a father grieving about his daughter dying. Not a comedy, bro. Editing sucks. Look at her teeth, man. So she needs some Colgate. Jennifer tells Joe, look, bro, I like you and all, but I gotta go. My son's missing. I need to go see Elizabeth. Right before she leaves the house, Irene slips the farewell poem underneath Jennifer's door. The bitch slept with her husband, took some pictures, and wrote a poem about it. That's some Tupac hit 'em up shit. Irene basically said, first off, fuck your nigga and the click you claim. That's hard. Like, that's hard. I like how Jennifer flips through 3 to 4 pages and it's the same black and white picture of the two laying in bed. And then after she reads the poem, she gets more papers out the envelope and it's the exact same picture, the exact same frame too. That's filmmaking 101. Jennifer just found out her husband cheated on her. Her friend's daughter died and Elizabeth's gone with Nico. Talk about having a bad day. So after finding out all of this, what would you do? Would you A, beat down Elizabeth's door? B, drink some liquor to calm your nerves? C, cry all night? Or D, take a relaxing bath and then go find your son? If you said D, you don't need to have kids. And once again, the director shows her in the full nude. She then proceeds to fall asleep in the damn tub while her son is technically missing. Wow! After she falls asleep, we then get this title card that reads Layer 1, Level Red. Jennifer wakes up in this red room and it's just dead bodies everywhere. And I can't even show none of this. I mean, it's just blood, tits, and ass everywhere. Jennifer then hears a deep voice calling her name, tells her he's here to show her the way to the light. Now she wants to cry and asks about Nico. Now, after about like what, 20 minutes, she wants to cry, asks about, oh honey. A little bit too late for that, bub. The mysterious voice tells her children are so full of innocence until they grow up, and that's when society poisons their brain. But Nico's already mature and he has forgiven her. Quick pause on that. I like how this movie has some commentary about society and influences on people. The movie came out 2010. Imagine what, I'm 24, so imagine what 2010, I was 11. So imagine what my generation and younger had and will go through with social media. I mean, imagine what they will experience while being on social media. And we already seen the effects on it. Teenagers killing themselves because they don't have this certain social media look. And I like how this movie had commentary that stood the test of time. I think that's the first praise I gave this movie. Good job, Olaf. Keep it going. The man asked her who she thinks would like to see her suffer and cause her harm. And Jennifer said, without any hesitation, she says Irina. The guy tells her to turn the computer on, which I don't know where the computer came from. She does as she's told, and you see this fake ass Hellraiser extra walking around a tied up Irina. The Cenobite does some eye surgery for free and starts whipping Irina until she is deceased. I promise you, it's not supposed to be funny. But look at the way this shit is edited. And the guy doing the whipping doesn't make it any better. He makes it funnier, dude. He whips her till her skin comes completely off while Jennifer throws up. And that's strike 2 I have this movie. I hate throw up. Hate seeing people throw up, and I hate throwing up. The guy then tells Jennifer to press key 1, and we see the poop delivery guy tied up. Now, check this dialogue out, right? No bullshit, I swear to God, this is what he says. Watch the movie for yourself. He says, hey, what are you, some kind of gadget? Now, obviously, I'm not going to say the word he actually said, because it's a bad word for gay people, and I'm not homophobe. He then proceeds to say, I'll fuck the shit out of you. What? Wouldn't that make you the gadget? The guy puts plastic over his head and beats him, I guess. Man, with this editing, bro, I don't know. Because to me personally, it looks like he's just dancing. Like, the editing is literally irritating me, bro. I hate bad editing because it makes a good movie it makes a bad movie horrendously bad, down bad. See, and look, I don't remember this part. I swear to God, I don't. And I'm not gonna show this for obvious reasons. But the fake Cenobite, just imagine, just close your eyes and listen to me as I describe this scene. So close your eyes, starting in 3, 2, 1. The fake Cenobite starts stroking the guy's penis. I can't believe I watched this movie. He starts stroking the guy's penis. Stop stroking it. He cuts it off with a pair of scissors. The Cenobite then beats him, of course, and I think he has an orgasm. You guys be the judge of it. Cause me personally, he just creamed his pants. The mysterious man tells Jennifer she needs his help. Her soul had drifted away and she isn't in her real life. After seeing what I just saw, I don't think I'm in my real life anymore, bro. This is the part of the movie where I start to figure things out on my second watch. My first watch, I couldn't stay focused, bro. It was too much. It's too much going on. You got guys stroking dudes' penises, cutting off with scissors, gore. You got titties everywhere. You got pussy. You got, I mean, like, it's so much going on that it's so hard to stay focused on the plot at hand. It tells her to press key 2. We finally see Elizabeth, but you already know what time it is. Her death was fast. I think from what I saw, from what I could gather from the bad editing, he put a he put plastic over her head and put a string around her neck, and he starts twisting her head off. I mean, the editing made my brain hurt. I had to stop watching for a second because I literally started to get dizzy. And then here's Joe with his skull wide open, and then the guy puts an axe through it. You know, it's for no reason. Just for no reason, bro. Now they just doing shit. Now they're just doing stuff, bro. So this guy also was the one who sent her the book. Maybe if she would have read it instead of half cleaning poop out of her toilet, she wouldn't be in this shit. So you saw what I did there? You saw that? You peeped that? You know, a little poetry, you know what I'm saying? Poetry gym class. Jennifer starts reading the book a little bit too late, once again. The book basically explains what certain colors mean in different cultures. For example, the color white means purity in Western cultures, but in Eastern culture it means sorrow and death. Blue means loyalty and pureness. Yellow means eternity and envy. Green means hope and immortality. Red means love, blood, and the blood of Christ. So each level Jennifer goes into will have a color that will explain to her what she will go through. Right now she's in red, which means blood, and all of this blood is on her hand, says the guy. The movie gets deep, man. It gets deep. And not too deep, like not Inception's level deep, but it gets, you know, it gets surface level deep. Tip of the iceberg, as the young people would say. The Cenobite appears behind her and gives her the good old Bill Cosby treatment. We now enter layer 2, level green, which means hope. See, there's some hope for Jennifer. In my opinion, they need to name this level freaky as fuck. I mean, there's a dude getting whipped, a dude getting peed on, a dude getting rolled like a pony, stock scream sound effect. Somebody getting his face ripped apart, dude getting his penis polished, but then the girl ends up ripping his private part off. Like, you get the picture, bro. Like, this is where a part of the movie, and on my second time watching, I feel like the director was just doing shit just to do it. Like that didn't, none of that had to be shown. Like, a lot of these disturbing movies, they do stuff just to do it, to get that disturbing label, so people can talk about their bad movie. Stop it. Get some help, bro. Jennifer meets up with the Cenobite with her eye missing. The Cenobite scooped it out with a spoon while she was knocked out. Why, bro? Don't ask me why. I don't know. He tells her he's trying to get her back into her reality. I don't think taking somebody's eye while they sleep will force them back into reality. We're pretty much past that already. In this scene, you can tell Jennifer is breaking down mentally. She goes from telling the Cenobite to kill her to having a flashback about Nico. And now she wants to do whatever the Cenobite tells her to do. Cenobite tells her to read chapter 2 of the book. This chapter is about color mixing. Blue, red, and green in front of black will make white, which means purity, the eternal light. But red, blue, and yellow in front of white makes black. Now she must choose the right path to reach enlightenment. Jennifer tells the Cenobite she'll do anything. She'll go to church, she'll pray more. But look at the dude's face. He like, bitch, please. No, you won't. The Cenobite proceeds to ask her questions that she should know if she was a parent. Things like his birthday, she gave birth to the child, she delivered him at home, where was the husband at? He also asks her, where did you meet your husband? At the bar? At vacation? Or at the dentist? The fuck? And shocker, she couldn't answer none of the questions. You surprised? Then the Cenobite drops a bomb on Jennifer and me. When I first watched this, second time watching this, I was like, bruh, it's so obvious. Jennifer was dreaming everything. She never had a son named Nico. She never had a husband. She dreamt all of this up to escape her reality. Pipe bomb. Let me take you guys back. You know what I'm saying? We in level green, right? Which means hope. The man just told a lady, you don't have a child, you don't have a husband, you saw people get peed on, your skin get ripped off. How was this supposed to be hopeful for Jennifer? They be saying shit. Now we are in layer 3, level blue, which means loyalty and pureness. Oh, by the way, the Cenobite gave her some free dental work while she was asleep. So it's on the house, Jennifer. Don't forget about it. Jennifer comes face to face with a creature from the Lord of the Rings. I mean, like, yeah, like, what the fuck even is this thing? The creature tells her to watch out because it's dangerous down here. She asks the creature, how do we get out of here? The creature basically said, yeah, we're fucked. GG's. Jennifer tells the Hobbit that she's looking for her child. And soon as she said the word child, the Hobbit damn near lost himself. Jennifer, rightfully so, told him to back the fuck up. After making some weird noise to make him back the fuck up.
That place is too bleak.
I mean, at this point, this movie wants to be Hellraiser so bad. bad. I mean, it's almost copyright infringement. She runs into real Cenobites. You got screw face, no face man, oversized mouth guy, and messed up lip lady. And then there's some normal, random looking guy in here trying to sell her drugs. Cause why not? Jennifer asks him, how can we get the fuck out of here, bro? I'm tired. And the guy laughs right in her face. He then proceeds to say Jennifer wasn't the first one to ask how to get out of this place. The guy then describes Elizabeth and Nico. He points her in the direction where he saw the old lady and the boy. Jennifer follows this random creepy guy's directions. Of course you do, man. Of course you do. Oh, look, another copyright infringement. Then she runs into regular looking people. I'm guessing that they didn't have enough makeup or money for more copyright infringement. At this point, Jennifer had enough. She just starts killing people that's in her way. And at this point, I don't blame her. I really don't. The Cenobite tells her she made it through, even while having her eye taken out, teeth taken out, seeing her friends die right in front of her. She made it through. Jennifer says she is now enlightened. The Cenobite says, hey, wait, not so fast, brother. There's one more step. He asks her if she remembers what she has done. He asks her who Joe and Marco were. She says, two beloved friends. He asks, who's Irene? She says, she's her neighbor. He asks, who's Willie? I ask, who the fuck is Willie? Willie is apparently the guy who told Jennifer that he almost drowned. You know, I wish they would have told us that an hour and a half ago. Says he is also my neighbor. He asks, who is Elizabeth? She says, older lady that babysits Nico. The postman, he brings the mail. Who is Nico? She says, what kind of question is that? That's my son. And finally, he asks, who is Sebastian? She answers, my husband. The Cenobite laughs and asks, are you sure? She said, yes, I'm sure. Cenobite says, well, okay, here's your last step. But before he could tell her last step, Jennifer has an epiphany. She finally figured out who was underneath the mask. She says the Cenobite is the good part of herself and she is a bad part of herself. Here comes another bomb. Jennifer is a shitty person in her real reality. Who would have known? You know what I'm saying? Who would have known? Like, I did. She put herself through this mental torture as some kind of sick punishment. The Cenobite removes his mask and it's Sebastian. Sebastian tells Jennifer, me and Nico never existed. We already knew that though, but he tells her again, you know, to rub salt in the room. We never existed. You made us up. And at this point, Jennifer's too far gone. She had enough. I had enough. And with that being said, she cuts Sebastian's throat wide open, killing the man of her dreams and also killing the good part of herself, resulting in her choosing the wrong path, which means instead of getting white, the internal light gets the color black, which means void, sorrow, and hell. And with that, she flatlines. Jennifer is now in a hospital, if you want to call it that. I mean, you hear machines beeping, but you don't see no machines anywhere.
Drogencocktail zugedröhnt, wie ich es noch nie erlebt habe.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you hear the beeping, but where the machines at though? You remember the bar guy from the beginning? Ike Turner? He's here with her. He explains to the doctor that he wants Jennifer to be dead because she killed 7 people, including an infant. But me personally, I don't think it's what's the word? Right? To tell the doctor that you want his patient to die, you know, shouldn't the doctor call the police? And here comes the big plot twist, ladies and gentlemen. Better sit down. Jennifer is a heroin user in her reality. Nico wasn't her child. She was some other lady's child who asked Jennifer to watch him for her. I have, like, the people in this goddamn movie just don't make any. Why would you let a heroin user watch your child, bro? Make it make sense, man. You live next to this lady. They don't give me that bullshit. Oh, well, how was she? You live next to this lady, man. I mean, look at her. I hate to be that guy, man. She looks like a heroin user. Just this movie just made me really question, like, do people actually think like this? If you made this far in this video, comment right now. Would you let a heroin user watch your child? If you said yes, this. I'm calling CPS. And you know, Jennifer gets the child. She says, okay, I'll watch him. And she picks a gun up, shoots the child right in the head. Why? Stop asking questions, bro. You know, I didn't know heroin makes you kill babies. When I get old, let me not use that drug when I get old. You guys remember the postman that let the delivery poop, who told the dude that he'll fuck the shit out of him? He's here too. He dies for just doing his job. He walks in, sees that the child is dead. He asks her what's going on here. And then boom, he's dead. All right, I'm probably nitpicking at this point because now I'm just tired of the fucking movie. But I guess since you're a delivery driver, he's a delivery driver. He has to wear blood patches underneath his jacket because obviously she shot the dude, and obviously there's blood patches in it. He's wearing blood patches, bro. They stuffed blood patches in his jacket, and they probably shot a dummy, and then bada bing, bada boom. This shit, it looks sloppy, it looks nasty. And then to repeat this right, not only does she kill a child and a random postman, but she goes to a bank to rob it by herself. No backup, no armor, nothing but heroin in her veins, and these two little bitty fake ass guns. One guy's trying to reach for something, but he's caught, obviously, as he should. And hey, do you recognize them too? That's Joe, that's Willie, that's Irene, that's Elizabeth, and then there's Sebastian. For the people in her dreams were the people that she killed. So what a sick individual. I mean, I know why they did it, because she killed those people. So this is basically, they're basically haunting her subconscious even while she's dead or in a coma as she's in. I get it, but fuck, I hope if I'm in a coma, I don't think about people I've done wrong. Jennifer tells Joe to strip Sebastian of his clothes. I never done heroin personally. I knew some people close to me who have done heroin, and I saw a lot of documentaries. Now, by saying that, I get why Jennifer told Joe to strip Sebastian, because she's horny. I get it. Willie and Irina are the bank tellers, and they're trying to tell Jennifer the junkie, like, look, man, it's all the money we got for you. Leave us alone. Jennifer is like, bullshit, give me the money. And they keep telling her, look, you heroin using, child killing crazy lady, that's all we got. So, and I think Jennifer has ADHD. She goes from arguing with them to back with Joe and Sebastian, and then randomly she just little dick shames Sebastian. Like, I mean, like, dude, like, stay on topic. You're robbing the bank. There is no reason why you have to double back and make fun of the man's penis. Out of all the things this lady did in the past 5 minutes, that has to be the most evil thing she could have ever done in this movie. Willie hits the police button real quick, but out of nowhere, and so, you know, she goes from, you know, arguing with them about the money to little dick shaming. And she just says, fuck it, and just start killing them. She just shoots them dead. I mean, oh my God, there was no indicator that Jennifer saw Willie press the button. You know, I guess Jennifer junkie senses were tingling. Try saying that shit 5 times in a row. And she just kills everybody. She kills Willie, Irene, Elizabeth, Joe, and Nick and Sebastian. Took the money and dip out. And then she wakes up out of her coma with her ass showing. I mean, this movie, it just keeps going. I mean, like, fuck. Dude who was supposed to be on lookout and watching Jennifer, he has to be the worst bodyguard, the watchman of all time. Jennifer sneaks up behind him, pushes his fully grown man against the wall, and grabs his gun. He stinks. He's smelly. Find a new job, man. This lady has a gun to this guy's head, and from the dialogue, he's a police officer, I think. But then they get in the car. She talks to him like he's some kind of mob hit. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know. She has the gun to his head in broad daylight. There's a guy in the background who's not paying attention. He just wants to go to work. You didn't tell me nobody saw this. Nobody saw this, bro. Nobody. I get, you know, minding your business and no snitching and all that. I get that. But like, you mean to tell me nobody saw this lady with her ass crack out, gun in her hand, with this big ass, the dude gotta be 6'3" at least. Big brolic dude in broad daylight, bro. This shit be killing me, bro. Like, it really do. And now we are at the beginning of the movie. You know what happens? She kills the guy and then she unalives herself. I mean, this movie was a roller coaster of emotions. After watching the movie for the second time, I saw the vision. You know, I saw the vision. You know, if you can stomach the disturbing imagery, you can handle the bad editing, the story not making sense at times, the mutilation that happens in this movie. You can see this movie has a message about karma, using your imagination to escape your own reality and staying on the right path to life. With Jennifer, we saw a woman who wanted a normal life with a husband and son. She wanted to repent for her mistakes in her life, but in the end, Jennifer really didn't want to change. She paid for it with her life. I recommend watching the movie for yourself so you get your own opinion on the movie. If you don't want to watch it, especially after everything I just explained in detail in this review, I don't blame you. I completely understand. I personally give the movie a 4 out of 10. The editing is bad, the lighting is bad, dialogue is bad, you know, too much blood, guts, tits and ass. But besides that, you know, it's a decent disturbing movie. You know what I'm saying? It's not top tier disturbing. It's not the Poughkeepsie tapes. You know what I'm saying? Which is a great movie you guys need to watch. And with that being said, if you like what you saw today, hope you liked the video. Comment on it, share with your friends. We are on the road to 100 subscribers. Thank you to all the love I have been getting recently on the channel. I gained 12 subs in a matter of like a few days. I really appreciate that. You guys have a great day and stay safe. Bye.
Tell them that I don't care about nothing like a die now. I better day in the vampire, leave us made up like a truck. It just coming both ways. I took the Cayenne to the west side. She like when I hit it, LL from the bedside. I'm a diamond flow the inside. When you keep the Glock the bedside. You just tell me that you like it when I hit it from the left side. There's a broken heart, there's a fresh wound. Hit my baby, she a fresh wound. She done that, she chose to. My name is everything brand new. It's easy to be